Motherfucker.
Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
The people that are in those training rooms with him know how good
So they just knocked dudes out real quick in the first round.
But now we're gonna get a good. I fuck with this guy. He just, to me, I thought he was a con artist, just based off his look.
They're at edge.
Holy shit! What the hell just happened?
Scrappers. Scrappies.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to G.W.R. Gonzo's Wrestling Room. Got a big show today for G.W.R. Live.
Tell them, Scrap.
Got my dad, Tony Gonzalez, here with us. And we also got special guest, Dccw owner and wrestler, the ladies' man, Mike King, is in the house.
That's right. That's right. What's up? Got this.
How's it going, man?
Check out, guys. Got to check out the new merch.
Oh, yeah.
Not new merch for me, by the way. Not new merch for me. Representing Big Oos and all the guys from the Bone Street crew. Got Ray Hedman over at Phoenix Designs. He created some new merch for Rikishi and everybody from the Bone Street crew. You know, Rikishi, Yokozuna. You had Undertaker, Savio Vega, Godfather.
Yeah.
You know, a whole list of people that was part of this Bone Street crew. And you can actually, I'll repost it on my page. But there's a website out there that has, or not the website, but my Facebook post that has Ray Hedman at Phoenix Designs email that he made these hoodies. He also made pants. And he also made the t-shirts as well. And then there's a big logo. There's a big logo on the back of the Bone Street crew as well, which I'll show you here in a little bit. I'm sure I'll get warm in here and take this hoodie off. But wanted to give a shout out to them and I think, Ray and Keish and everybody.
I think Keish had a link on him. I think he posted something on Facebook, a link to get to be able to buy the shirts and stuff.
Yeah, Keish has a link on his. Also has a link on his Instagram as well. So definitely check that out. Be some of the first people to ever have any Bone Street crew merchandise ever, because it's never been made.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was scrolling through Facebook the other day, I saw the link for it and stuff. Yeah. I think I shared it, if I remember it correctly.
Yep, one of a kind. Never been made before.
Well, no, you got a big, you want to talk about your big match this weekend first?
Oh, we can. We can. And we can talk about that. It's going to be Thunder or Blunder. Number 2, Thunder or Blunder. It's going the Thunder or Blunder. The whole event is based around a tournament to determine the first ever Thunder or Blunder heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
They have not. They don't have a champion. This is their second show.
Pretty stacked card on this show.
Pretty good lineup. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
14 matches.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's going to be a long night. If you love wrestling, it's going to be held at the WCWO Outlaw Arena. Yep. And that's right down in Indianapolis, Indiana on Kentucky Avenue. They hold shows there every Friday night. The Owens.
Great place to go watch a show.
Absolutely. Talking about somebody that, a company that really sets up and is dedicated to the fans and dedicated to keeping everybody interested in what they're doing on a weekly basis. You know, people say it's hard enough to keep storylines going, you know, every month and whatnot, or every other month. But these guys do it on a consistent basis every week. Yeah. Every week, every Friday, the storylines keep going on. They have new storylines for everybody, new people, old people. You know, the dub has been around forever.
Yeah, we were talking about that on our podcast that dropped Sunday, is that how they do a great job of mixing in the talent.
Absolutely.
They'll bring some older people back, or they'll bring in a couple new guys, and then there's always a good storyline going on.
Always. Their door's always open to wrestlers, too. You know, you show up on a Friday and you speak with my opponent in a couple weeks, Joey Owens, and talk to him about that and can try to get on a show there. I mean, they're always, the door's always open there. It's a great place to be. But Thunder or Blunder, the promoter of Thunder Blunder, Walter Buckley, he's really put a good show together, and Joey and the Outlaw Arena is going to be the place that he's holding it. You know, you got all kinds of people that's going to show up.
For the card, $15 is not a bad price at all.
Good prices. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of good pricing going around for.
I mean, there's a lot of good matches just in the first round of that tournament.
There is. He has 2 solid women's matches on there. We got Charlie Cruel and Kay Cassidy, and then you got Logan Ventura and Ari Alexander, which those girls have been wrestling around everywhere.
I think it's Ari that's making her debut on AEW tomorrow night.
I believe so. Yeah,
on Darker Elevation, one of the shows.
Yeah, they picked Ari up. That's great. A great pickup from AEW. Hopefully they keep her around.
And big shout out to Walter Buckley, because he's going to have G.W.R. there broadcasting that show
live broadcasting it right there, like you guys done multiple shows before.
Yep. Charlie Cruel's match is a street fight.
You can never go wrong with Cruel in a street fight. That's for sure. One of the first rounds, you got Aaron Atlas, which Aaron, he's been around the area for a little while now. I know.
We saw him at a show in Lafayette.
Lafayette, yeah. I know that he had moved and whatnot, but he still comes up here and runs. And his opponent is none other than Dalton Love.
Yeah, from right here in Muncie.
Yeah, from right here in Muncie, Dalton Love. I know he's been down at WCWO for a while now. Him and Luke Savage has been down there, so they're doing good things there.
That's going to be a real good match. I'm looking forward to watching that one.
Yeah, speaking of that, I mean, WCWO is not just a show. They run training out of there. You know, we were speaking of
I think
Luke and Dalton.
2 days a week, isn't it?
Yep, Tuesdays and Sundays.
Yep.
They run training out of there. So if you are aspiring to be a wrestler, a referee, announcer, camera people, they got live cameras there all the time. It's the whole shebang there. So if you guys are aspiring to be anything in the wrestling industry, definitely check out WCWO. They're pulling people from everywhere. I mean, like I said, Luke and Dalton went down there, and they've been working with one of their head trainers, Jake Oman.
Yeah.
Jake Oman's awesome. Jake Oman is somebody that's been around the business for a long time. Been a lot of places, been a lot of countries, and has the knowledge to really put into to the people that are aspiring to be in this business. So that's good that they're learning under his tree.
Yeah, I agree.
And then you run into, I know there's a lot of other big matches on here. You got Shane Mercer versus Del Patricks.
Yeah.
That's a interesting match, and definitely one to look for. That's going to be I would say that would definitely be a Thunder match. Absolutely.
Yes.
I know he calls it Thunder or Blunder, but everything I've seen on here seems like it's going to be pretty thunderous of a card. So.
Oh yeah.
Then you go into my match. You know, I've seen posts and I've seen video and everything. I'm not going to get in a suit. I'm not going to get and put up a curtain. I'm not going to sit and try to get into my gear and everything. This is raw Mike King right now. And I'm wrestling Buck Sexton. Buck Sexton, you know, some people down here might and Muncie, or up here in Muncie, and the northern areas, like Buck Sexton. Who's Buck Sexton? Well, Buck has been somebody that's been in business for 5 years, so he's still new to the business, right? He's made his way up through the business. He just did a little post.
If I'm correct, he started with WCWO.
Yeah, I believe so. He's made his way up. I know he made a post earlier and talked about, you know, him as a fan and him as a ref and him as a wrestler and him as a promoter, which he promotes Warrior Pro Wrestling there in Danville, Indiana.
So we're going to be there on February 27th doing a live stream of that show as well.
There you guys go. If you haven't checked out Warrior Pro, they're going to live stream it and let you guys get to see that, to make it out to their shows there in Danville. You know, he gets on and he cut his promo, and don't get me wrong, the kid was respectful. I'll say that, but he's doing everything just like everybody else tries to do, and they try to get in my head, and they try to make it nice, and they try to say, oh, look, Mike, Indiana legend, and Mike this, and Mike, you've done this and that and whatnot, which, thank you. Yes, you stated the obvious. Good job, Buck. But the fact of the matter is Buck Sexton, you posted a post about a lot of your firsts in the wrestling business. Your first show as a fan, your first show as a referee, your first show as being a wrestler, and your first show as a promoter. Well, on February 12th at the Outlaw Arena, you can add some more firsts to that. The first time that you step in the ring with the ladies' man Mike King, and the first time you get beat by Mike King. Because if you think that you have any chance whatsoever when you crawl into the ring with me, being 5 years in, bub, I'm 16 years in, okay? It's not going to be an easy task. You're making light of a situation. You get on there, you try to butter things up, but I've been doing it for a long time, and it's not going to happen. So get ready to post a couple more pictures on your posts there. You're going to have to go in. You're going to have to edit it. You're going to have to, Facebook don't let you add pictures anymore. So, Buck, you're probably just going to have to delete the whole damn thing and then redo it so you can add the first time you wrestled Mike King and the first time you laid there on the mat looking up at the lights at Mike King, okay? So, Walter Buckley, the promoter of Thunder or Blunder, if you wanted a rebuttal for Buck Sexton, you got it now. And if you can't figure out your computer and how to clip it, my boy Chris will clip it for you, and then you can post it again, okay? Because it's not going to happen, Buck. You're not going to win. Warrior Pro, great. It's been around for a year. Cool. Awesome. My company's been around for 4 years. I've been around a whole lot longer. We're not going anywhere, and DCCW will reign supreme on February 12th.
I'm looking forward to that match. I think it's going. I don't think there's going to be a bad match on that card either.
We'll see what he has. We'll see what he has to bring in his 5 years of knowledge.
I haven't got to see Buck wrestle yet. I would have got a chance to a couple weeks ago, but of course I got COVID and couldn't go nowhere.
Right.
So.
You're good now, right?
Yep.
I'm not in here like in the middle of a petri dish.
No, I'm good now.
The match that I'm looking forward to, and don't even know what's going to be
It's
yet.
my match. We already talked about it.
That
Thanks
too.
to
But Dccw'R, the DCCW heavyweight champion, is going to be there with an open challenge.
He is, yeah. I saw that. I saw he's open challenge, and absolutely.
So that's going to be interesting.
So definitely that'll be whoever steps up to the plate.
Yep.
They'll definitely have their hands full. I mean,
so this will be the first time that you've ever faced Buck Sexton, right?
it will be. It'll be first time. We've never tied it up in the ring before. I mean, 5 years in. A year of that, I had a broken leg of his 5 years. So, and then it took me some time to get back and in the business. So, I mean, not a full 5 years that I've been around for him to work.
The other first round match on there that's going to be, I think it's going to be real good is Brett Havoc and Big Whiskey Jared Kripke.
Oh, yeah. You guys just had Kripke on, right?
Yeah.
I see Kripke is newer to the scene. I won't say he's brand new. He's been around. He's doing good for himself. He's a really good opponent, but I've known Brett for probably 15 years, and Brett's definitely not no slum in the ring, not at all. Brett is one of the high intensity, smaller guys in this business that'll knock down a big guy.
And you'd find a quote from me that I think he's one of the best in Indiana.
Well,
I've said that on our show.
I mean, his size, yeah, absolutely, he's one of the best in Indiana. I mean, but I am sitting here, so.
What I like about him, I've seen him 3 times here in the last few months, and he can wrestle any style. I'm after watching him against JKO. I've seen him against Ace Austin, and I think it was Bostic.
Yep.
And then who was the other one, Chris? Oh, against Kemp.
Yep.
And I mean, just different style matches, and he's just really entertaining. Pretty good on the mic. I really enjoy watching him.
He does. He does.
You see House's comment?
Let's see. One of the dirtiest players in the game. You're darn right. I know somebody already has that moniker, and I don't want him to get mad and start naming me out like he does other people. Yeah, I am one of them, but I'm not the dirtiest player. That's for sure.
Of course, we got Mullinex in the chat room.
Mullinex. He's just mad because he can't grow hair.
I'm surprised Terry hasn't jumped in the comments yet.
Well, it's hard to drive and hold your phone up at the same time, probably.
Well, yeah, we are talking about Terry.
It's multitasking, Bub.
Well, let's move on. So let's talk about February 19th.
So February 19th, let's talk about DCCW. DCCW is already going to reign supreme on February 12th, and DCCW is going to be held high on that date, and that's the very week before we have. Check it out. New posters. Also, don't forget, you can check out the posters. If you buy a Greek's Pizza from now until the show, you're going to see a flyer on there too, because Greek's Pizza is one of our sponsorships. Greek's Pizzas has been one of our sponsorships since day one, and they post all of our flyers on their pizza boxes. You'll also get to eat good Greek's Pizzas at the show as well.
You also get some Greek Pizza coupons,
yeah,
right?
got coupons. Hook them up with coupons. We try to hook our fans up, no matter what it is. Whether it's great wrestling, cheap prices, great coupons for our sponsors. So not only you got coupons for for Greek's Pizza, but if you go to Byrider, you get $1,000 off your purchase.
Yeah,
$1,000 off your purchase just by mentioning DCCW. So that's pretty cool too. We've had a lot of sponsors over the years, and we still have a lot of sponsors now. You know, nobody has really stepped away because they invested in our product. Our product's good. They know our product's good, and they're going to stay with us. So, you know, you got many companies that's backing us, as well as the wrestlers. The wrestling community is also backing us. You guys back us. You're a huge supporter of us, and I appreciate it. We're a huge supporter of you guys and what you do in the wrestling industry now. You're getting everybody's names out there. You're getting people that wouldn't expect to be interviewed right off early. You're getting people shown and viewed by the wrestling community and fans and stuff like that, going, hey man, we're going to catch that guy sometime. He was just on G.W.R. talking about what he's doing or where he's going or where she's going or where she's doing, or they just talked about, hey, they were just on AEW or they were on Impact or OVW and just making waves. You guys are doing a great job and definitely making waves in the wrestling community. That's for sure.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. But community-wise, the community should back you guys because you guys back the community 100%. I mean, with all the stuff, you help, Muncie Central, the wrestling program over there.
Yep.
You helped out Jay County. That'd be your third show with them. This year be Central's second show.
Yes.
I know the work that you've done with the senior citizens.
Absolutely.
Juneteenth show.
The Juneteenth. You guys just do a phenomenal job.
Tell you what, that Juneteenth show was awesome. It's just to see everybody at the park just boom gather around.
It was crazy.
And enjoy a wrestling show. It was awesome.
100% free.
Yeah.
You know, it's awesome what you guys are doing, and I appreciate you guys. You guys do a great job, and you know, I'm sure you guys won't keep it up. You know, so
Appreciate that. We try our best, and we said that we were going to give back to the community of Muncie and the surrounding area in Delaware County, and that's what we set out to do, and that's what we continue to do.
I understand it's a business, and you're not in it to lose money, but I don't think anybody being around the independent and seeing, you know, what the crowds are and everything, nobody's gonna get rich off doing it.
Right,
either.
nobody.
So yeah, I mean, you don't want to lose money, but it's great that you guys are being fairly profitable in what you're doing and helping out most important, helping out the community.
Well, and that's the thing too. I mean, if you're going to help out an organization or a community or something like that, go all in. Yep. Don't go half-assed to it or you know give half of your money or whatnot. Go all in. Yeah. Just do it right. Looks like Mike King just got his WWE contract in the mail today. You never know. It's sitting at home. I got a picture from my wife, and
on your way here, right?
Yeah, on the way here, saying, "Hey, are you expecting something?" You never know what to expect in the wrestling business, right? You never say never, right? Never say never in the wrestling business.
Seth Shockley's in here.
Yeah, Seth's in here.
Hey,
Silent Seth.
They need some new trainers because trainers have been leaving NXT.
Yeah,
so maybe they're looking for a trainer.
But yeah, so February 19th is the DCCW presents our 4-year anniversary. 4 years we've been running and haven't backed down from anything. Rock and roll never dies in honor of the 9-time NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express. They're 2017 WWE Hall of Fame inductees.
Yep.
They've been tied to every...
And they can still go.
Oh, man, they can go.
And that's the thing. I mean, a lot of times you see Hall of Famers and stuff, and most of the time you're just going there to meet them.
Yeah.
You know, I understand that. But because, you know, these guys are in their 60s, middle 60s, maybe late 60s. These guys can still go.
They can still go.
They can still go.
They can still throw drop kicks as beautiful as when they were in their 20s, right?
And the main reason Ricky is stepping back is because he's got a boy that's in the business, and he's wanting to work more with him. He's got a school. He's wanting to do more of that than be on the road all the time, which I understand. If it wasn't for that, he may never quit wrestling.
I don't think they ever would.
Yeah, so but it's going to be an awesome show.
I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. I'm real excited. They were one of my favorite tag teams when I was a kid. Me and my brother used to act like them.
I can verify that because they used to split my legs in two and do the double elbow drop and the kicks, which was supposed to be in the legs, but they wasn't in the legs. I got bruises, so I can vouch for that.
But so these guys, just to answer some questions, we had some questions on a bunch of the posts and whatnot on. Are the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky and Robert, going to be signing autographs and taking pictures? Absolutely. There is never going to be a time that DCCW brings you names or people that's been to the WWE or AEW or Impact that aren't going to sign autographs for you fans. That's one of the whole purposes of bringing them in, is so they can sit there, they can meet the fans, to meet these heroes and to meet the people that you looked up to and watched on TV and whatnot, and give you guys that experience. That's what we're about. We're about giving that experience. Yes, we could put on a show of just local talent every single time, and there's nothing wrong with that. No. WCWO does that on a consistent basis, and then they also feed in names and whatnot there too as well. They floated a lot of names, but every time that we bring somebody in with DCCW, they will be signing autographs, taking pictures. They're going to be doing the whole 9 yards, and they're going to be wrestling that night.
And what I like about it too is that you're not breaking the fans' bank account. $15 front row, $10 went on the front row's gone now, but $10 general admission. I mean, and then,
need tickets, we have them.
I know that, you may charge some for an autograph, but you still can go there and have a great night and be affordable.
Absolutely.
Contact me on social media and I'll get back with you.
You see some of these other shows that I've seen, they'll have a big place, big act like that, bring somebody in and the tickets might be $25, $30. Which I know you guys did do a big show, which
Yes.
you had multiple people, and
Right.
It was, but you also got a free poster signed, and you got
Yeah, one
definitely
posters
worth,
right there.
yeah, definitely was worthwhile. So you guys make
And
it,
one of Ray's shirts.
Yeah.
like I said, you are definitely for
Head
the,
shrinkers.
definitely for the fans, and giving the fans most bang for for the buck that you can.
And that's like I said, that's what we tried to do. Is definitely the shows are for the fans. Without the fans, we're nobody. I mean, we can't put on a show without the fans.
And I know we're putting the Rock and Roll Express over, which they deserve, but the team that they're going against, the highlight reel,
yeah, they
voted Indiana's best, and of all the teams, we went out and did 12, 13, 14 shows.
yeah.
There's nobody that I can compare them to. I mean, they're really good.
Not to mention that their DCCW titles are going to be on the line that night.
Yes, definitely.
So Ricky and Robert could
Good.
add the DCCW titles to their bags, and just might have to come back.
Come back and defend them.
Yeah,
that's
unless they plan on retiring with them, which I hope they don't do that. Let's see what we got here. Never say never. These two cats still got it. You're right. Ricky is going to really focus on developing some of the next generation tag teams. Absolutely, Con. That's what he's focusing on. Rick and Morton and his son are still showing up at NWA's new show, NWA USA.
Okay, that'd be
Absolutely.
cool.
I've watched it.
They are speaking of the mouth here. Con, them twins are his two boys.
Yeah, I'm hoping the
The
twins.
the realest tag team in the world.
Yeah,
I'm hoping the
what he's-
twins, because they're looking for teams for the Crockett Cup.
they are.
And I'm hoping that the twins get in there. I mean, I'm hoping that they're putting their name in there and they get an opportunity. I hope.
I think they put their name there just from some posts I've seen.
There you go, director. Maybe you have to pull some stuff out of your director bag and see who you can talk to get your boys in the Crockett Cup.
Not only that, Impact is doing a thing
Get Hollywood House in there in the
They're at,
NWA.
No,
at,
yeah.
in Columbus, Ohio. I think around the first part of April, they're doing the Schwarzenegger does that big health
Oh
thing
yeah,
down there.
yeah.
Impact's going to be there, and you can try out for a free developmental contract.
Gotcha. Is Doc and Carl Anderson? They going to be there?
I'm not sure. I know they're going to be.
They have a lot to do when it comes to the developmental and like doing tryouts and whatnot.
They might be. I
Yeah.
know they're going to be at the
Got them thinking.
they're going to be at the Squared Circle Expo.
Yes,
the
yes, they
15th.
will be there. Absolutely.
We're hoping to be down there too.
There's only, if you're going to get in, I just seen there's only like 6 spots left for vendors.
For vendors, yeah.
Yep, I did see that.
Yeah, they're being taken up pretty quickly, but he has one hell of a cast coming in.
They just announced the Steiner Brothers.
Yep.
Yep, I shared
New,
that.
New Age Outlaws.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a lot of talent coming in.
A lot of talent coming
Yeah,
in.
so I'm hoping that we end up getting in down there. But if not, I'll at least want to go down there and check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got rock and roll. You got the highlight reel. You got Joey Owens.
Let's say got another big match with you.
Yeah. We're gonna hopefully settle it all. The final grudge match to maybe put our old feud to rest.
Have you guys come up with the stipulation yet?
I don't think a stipulation. I don't think the board's picked a stipulation yet. So that's all on them. I am a competitor, so I will help out with stuff, but I don't make any decisions when it comes to the matches and comes to those things. I am a competitor. My competitor contract comes first before anything else. So.
Can you give us any scoops on any surprises or anything?
Surprises? I don't have any surprises.
Or maybe another match that's going to be on the show, maybe?
I don't know what the board has. They've kept me kind of out of it since the grudge match with Joey popped up.
Yeah.
They kind of kept me
Keep
out
it out
of
of the
it.
loop,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh, hey,
got-
GWR would love to have JKO in the show.
Oh, and yeah.
Molnick said GWR needs to get JKO in the show. Yeah, we would love to have JKO in the
We've
show.
asked.
I've mentioned it to him, and he said, told me to get back with him that he wasn't against it, so it might happen.
Well, then he also said that he wouldn't have anything to do with something or something.
Yeah.
but that was after you guys were teasing about his softball jersey too. So
Con. The director is working diligently with his lawyers so he can assure his suspension will be overturned.
Well, last time I talked to him, he said he's getting a suspension overturned.
We'll find out. Either he gets it overturned, or I guess he'll be walked right back out in handcuffs. I guess I don't know. Not my call. I'll be participating that night in the show, so not my call. But you got the DCCW United States champion Max Sterling.
Yep.
He'll be in the house. You got the number one contender for Dex's DCCW heavyweight title, and that's the King Mitchell Taylor. He'll be there. You got Jordan James. You got the very, very talented Rachel Armstrong.
Yep.
Jackson Morgan, a big piece of shit. You got Dutch Boy, Logan Myers.
Both of them are on the show, the 12th.
Yep.
Both of them, they're both good young talent.
You're gonna have the beautiful Cash there. Definitely have to come see her. Let's see what we got.
Haven't seen her for a little while.
Steve, your lawyers will meet with our lawyers soon, and I promise Arn isn't Ken Hun. The director has never been escorted from a building. We'll accept that one time, but we don't talk about that.
We want Cutter.
Who does? That's Terry talking. So I mean, is the board want that, or you? I mean, what do you mean? And you might have some surprises there. Some people from DCCW's past might show up. Future DCCW people will be there. I've already heard that they've been in contacts with some new talent that's going to debut on the card that night. So
that sounds awesome.
That's going to be exciting. But the fact is that I'm going to beat Joey Owens. That is just fact.
I'm really looking forward to the match.
I get a warm-up match with Buck Sexton on the 12th. Just get my blood flowing and everything. I'm sure it's not going to be too long.
But you're going to need a warm-up match because you go with Joey. You better be warmed up.
Well, that's true. Definitely will not sell Joey short by any means.
I don't know how many years for Joey for sure. I know at
least about 62.
I was going to say 62. I was going to say at least as many as you. I would go say 62, but okay. It's going to be a hell of a match. I mean, I know you got the Rock and Roll Express and the highlight reel, but that match right there is worth the price of admission too. I mean,
we're going to go all out. We're going to end it. But Joey's been in the business getting close to 30 years, I believe. 62, 30. I mean, close enough.
Close enough. Yeah, round it off.
But definitely a show nobody wants to miss. Is February 19th. DCCW presents 4-year anniversary. Rock and Roll Never Dies. It's the Rock and Roll Express's farewell tour. That's one thing we hadn't covered yet. Oh, it's their farewell tour.
Do you know if they're going to have shirts for sale?
I do know that they did post a link to their 40th year anniversary. So it's our 4-year, their 40th year.
Yeah, and the shirts that they posted online were sweet.
They are awesome. So you guys, anybody can order those online, bring them to the show, get them signed. So, yeah, I mean, they will have merchandise there to sign.
Yeah, but you just
don't know exactly what they'll have.
Yeah.
But that 40th year anniversary shirt is awesome.
Yes,
it is.
I'm trying to get one and get it here before the show. Terry says that the board promises fans, a lot of surprises. February 19th, the board promises fans that.
Then we also, when it comes to the show, the front row, like we had talked about, it is sold out. Front row is sold out. They've been sold out for weeks. We do have general admission tickets left, $10. Get them while they last.
Yeah, we have some later over here.
Yep, we got them right here. G.W.R. They will get a hold of Chris online. He can sell you some tickets. We also have ticket outlets here in Muncie, and let me make sure.
Got one in Anderson, right?
Yeah, and one in Anderson as well. But I want to make sure that I give the people everything when it comes to the addresses and phone numbers of these sponsors because and these ticket outlets, so they know exactly where they're going to. If you can't make it out to Chris or myself or Terry or Dwayne or anybody like that, and you want to pick up tickets, we do have ticket outlets. The ticket outlets for general admission is going to be Byrider, which is 506 East McGalliard Street, or Road, whatever you want to call it. It's on McGalliard, 506 East McGalliard, here in Muncie. You see Ty Denny. Ty Denny is the general manager of the store. If you want to call just to make sure that they still have tickets left, it's 765-286-8000. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a car,
Oh yeah, you get a good
any
deal.
vehicle, just by mentioning DCCW, you get $1,000 off your purchase of your vehicle. $1,000 off.
That's a deal you can't beat.
So you take in your old scrapper, they're going to give you money for it. They're going to give you $1,000 off on top of that, and you're going to get a good deal for your vehicle. Also, just like we talked about, Creek's Pizza at 813 East McGalliard. The McGalliard location has tickets. The Village location in Ball State does not have tickets. Only the McGalliard location has tickets. And go in and see Mark or any member of management. Their phone number is 765-282-7492. Also, get a pizza delivered. See if you see one of our flyers on there.
Greeks got great pizza too.
They got great pizza.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get one of these nice flyers on your pizza box
Absolutely.
with coupons to go to Greeks again.
And don't forget, you get the flyer on the pizza box. You bring the flyer to the show,
You get it
and you
signed.
have Ricky and Robert sign it, and everybody else.
Yep.
So you can't beat that either. It gives you a free outlet to get signatures. Also, Phoenix Designs. Phoenix Designs does all of DCCW merchandise, as well as a lot of Rikishi's merchandise and the BSK merchandise. He does stuff
Some for head shrinkers.
head shrinkers.
Rikishi in
Yeah.
there.
Does stuff for Boogeyman and Shannon Moore and I think he's getting ready to do some stuff for Gunner if possible. I mean, Ray Hedman over at Phoenix Design is really pumping out some merch, and it's good quality stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's screen printed. This is like 3D. You touch it and you can feel it. I can feel it. Like if you're blind, you know that says BSK just by the feel of it.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, they're nice quality stuff, very comfortable, very cushiony. I mean, everything's real nice on the material he uses. And Ray's phone number, his location's at 1508 West Jackson Street in Muncie. So that's Phoenix Design at 1508 West Jackson Street. Ray Hedman is the owner of that. His phone number is 765-286-4500. That's 4500. 286-4500. And then, as we mentioned, G.W.R/GSR. Just some people on here, if you didn't know that G.W.R., which is Gonzo Wrestling Room, is also affiliated with G.S.R., which is the Gonzo Sports Room.
Yep.
The wrestling, as you can see behind us, is taken over, and went ahead and marked out that S and put a W, so they knew the wrestling was taken over. But Chris has tickets. Get a hold of Chris online, Chris Gonzalez. Message him, set up tickets. And then also Aaron's Rentals in Anderson. Aaron's in Anderson, which is 3205 South Scatterfield in Anderson, Indiana. See Steve Hedrick when you go in there. Steve Hedrick is a manager in there. He also has tickets available as well. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what Dwayne's talking about. That's weird.
Which one?
He's talking about matches and stuff. I don't know why Dwayne's being weird. The sign he did for Boogeyman was awesome. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He doesn't just do shirts and pants and stuff like that, but he does plaques on wood and on stone.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. And he also does plaques / the big metal signs that almost look like speed limit signs. Mm-hmm. He can put
he does
these
signs
logos
like that?
on that as well. I mean, they're awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Like something like that. But,
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. But it's the screen print on there, so that's pretty
cool.
bad. Steve, there's tickets. Come get your tickets. Tickets here. Oh, okay. Thanks, Steve. Weird guy. That guy's weird. You guys know that anyway because he always has a mic in his hand. He's weird. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate it. What else? Well, what we got? What we got, guys? I know this was a little bit of advertising.
You got any other big matches coming up?
Got some in the works. Probably going to be traveling out of state here in April. So got some matches in April in the works.
Trying to get part of that WrestleMania week.
Definitely will probably might be down there in WrestleMania. Got a lot. What the hell? What happened there? Oh, okay. It just redid it. So.
I was like, whoa.
Sorry,
I was like,
guys,
wait a minute, we just had a surge.
Yeah, we just had a glitch. It looked like we got 37 messages, and it just redid the messages all over again. So that was pretty cool. I'm going to try to be out at Mania.
That'd be cool.
Definitely going to try to get out to Squared Circle. You never know. DCCW still might show up with somebody. We might be one of 6 vendor spots still left. So you never know with that.
You know, you got Heroes and Legends coming up pretty soon.
Heroes and Legends, absolutely. That'll be on the 23rd, correct?
Yeah.
22nd, 23rd, or 23rd?
Yep. Friday,
Yeah,
23rd. Friday and Saturday.
It's the week after the...
week after the expo. Yep. So that's the 23rd. That's Jason Maples, Heroes and Legends in Fort Wayne, at the Fort Wayne Coliseum.
Yep.
They
we went a few years ago, and it was a good show.
Yeah, Jason normally has a pretty good lineup of guys out there. We were there just his last one in October. Boogeyman was there with us, and Kishi and Samu and Lance was out there, and James Storm. He had everybody.
Oh yeah, he usually brings a bunch of them.
Yep.
Time we was there, it was what, Jerry Lawler. Yep. Ric Flair was there.
Sting's been there.
Steamboat, I think too.
I think
Steamboat. Yeah, he's been there. He's great to talk to.
Lawler wrestled, but the other ones didn't. So I should have got Ric Flair. I should have got the picture with Ric Flair that day.
Yep, Lawler's been a lot to quite a few at Jason's show, but Lawler's always great.
Yeah, he's still wrestling, even though he's 70-some years old.
Right. Hey, I mean, hello.
Yep.
And he's had heart attacks, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he had one there live on WWE.
Yeah. Yep, sure did. Well, he actually said if you I don't know if you've watched his documentary, he said he wrestled Dolph Ziggler that night. And Dolph kept hitting him in the chest.
Oh.
They don't think it was really a heart attack.
Right.
They think that's why he kept getting hit there, and that's what caused.
Had a miss rhythm.
That's what happened. And they saved his life. Their trainer, WWE's main trainers, saved his life.
Yeah. Top-notch trainers and top-notch medical staff and everything. Yep. Told you guys it'd get hot in here. At least they can see the back of the hoodie and the shirt now.
What other big things we got coming from DCCW this year? I know I know that there's going to be I heard something about maybe a veterans show, which I think that's going to be awesome, supporting the veterans.
There's the back of those shirts and the hoodies right there.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
So more stuff for us. You got the Bearcat Rumble coming up. We're going to do everything possible to smash what we raised for them last year and try to double it, if not more, this year.
Cool.
Working on some pretty good surprises for that, hopefully. Not going to give any hints or anything on that, just until it's settled.
Yeah.
I guarantee as soon as it gets settled, you guys will know, and the fans will know, because it'll be a big announcement. Same thing with Invasion 3, which is Jay County's show.
I'm looking forward
for the
to
wrestling team. It's going to be awesome. Definitely going to have surprises for that too. The veteran show will be held in November. You guys always know we kill it in October.
Yep.
October's like our biggest show of the year. That's other than the kids shows or the wrestling shows for Muncie Central and Jay County, October is the show of the year. So everybody knows we're
It's going to be cool because you're going to have that big show in October. Then you're going to have you're going to have a show for the veterans show next month. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be 2 good shows right back to back.
Not to mention, I also I better put these back on. You guys didn't even tell me. I'm sitting over here no headphones on. What in the world? But not to mention that there was some. Let's touch base on this real quick. There was some controversy on Muncie Wrestling Wars. I made a formal apology about my actions in that. It was very unprofessional. I apologize again to the fans and people that sat through that. I'm one to try to protect myself and the company and definitely protect everything that we built under slanderous remarks. And that, like I said, one thing I can make sure to let you guys know that none of the remarks that were said were true. So, but I do apologize for that becoming unprofessional, and try to make sure that doesn't happen.
It's hard when you're, like you said, you're trying to protect something, and in this day and age, slanderous comments can just run shit.
Yep,
They have no proof or nothing behind it.
Right.
But just getting it online and getting enough people behind it to believe it, and then it's basically stuck.
Good.
I think it's bullshit.
It's not hard to get canceled anymore.
No. Yeah, I joke about it a bunch on here before about being canceled and some of the shit I've said. And stuff I've done in the business back in the day that would have got me canceled now.
Well, the guy just left WWE. He left there, and the next day was supposed to be on AEW.
Brian Kendricks.
Brian Kendricks.
Yeah.
Something that he said 11 years
Oh, yeah.
prior, and now
they're trying to cancel The Rock right now.
Yeah,
I mean, have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I have.
They're trying to cancel Dwayne Johnson
and Joe Rogan.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan for comments that Dwayne said in character for WWE that was scripted when he said it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
The cancel culture, like I said, and not only have I said it, but like even other celebrities and stuff like that. I'm not a celebrity, but Dwayne has said it and everything. But like they've spoke out about the cancel culture. Like Kevin Hart, he says probably the stupidest shit he's seen in his 40 years of existence is cancel culture, because it's people that just have nothing else better to do. They have nothing else better to do than to sit there and dig up shit from 20, 30 years ago and think that it's relevant now or that it was somebody's beliefs. I mean, everybody knew, like, you can't bring up something from the WWE that somebody said in character,
especially not back
and
in that
say
era.
that's their feelings.
Well, even if it is, I mean, if the guy said something 11, 12, 15, 20 years ago, and even if it is his beliefs, you can have beliefs. Right or wrong. I mean, that's what we're in America. You have a right to have a belief. You're supposed to have freedom of speech.
Right.
And somebody shouldn't be completely canceled.
Right.
Just because.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like,
I mean, there's hateful things you can say.
yes, there's certain things you can say. Scrappy, do you want to talk, bud? I mean, you keep interrupting me.
Hey,
Hey,
you're going to go outside.
we're going to have to, hey, I'm going to throw some elbows.
Quit. Go in and go see him.
Go eat his ass.
Hey, I didn't say bark.
Scrappy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is G.W.R. Scrappy.
Take him to open that door, Dad. Take him out. Tell him to go. Hey, let's go.
Come on, Scrappy.
Where's he at? Scrappy, go. Get over here and be quiet then. Hey, either be quiet or you're getting out of here. Come on. Oh, come on, dude.
Grab him.
Come here. Come here. Get up here and be quiet.
We here at G.W.R. and DCCW do support all pets. There was no pets harmed
Be quiet. Be
in
quiet.
this recording.
He's okay. He wouldn't be in here if he wouldn't like being here, dude. All right, where was we?
I mean, dogs fight each other all the time. I can see why he gets mad.
Good dog, okay.
But no, when you got on there and apologized, I thought that was a big stand up move by doing that.
And I am sticking, and so is Terry. We're sticking by our words, and the board is sticking by what I posted on there. And we are going to try, because there's 2 other dates that conflict with the other company's dates, and we are going to do the best that we possibly can to switch those dates, so the fans don't have to pick and choose which show that they want to go to. They can go to both shows, because the fans deserve that.
I understand. It goes both ways, but I understand what you're doing, and I agree with it.
Well, so it's just something has to be done. We can argue until we're blue in the face on who posted what and what posted what and when somebody said it and stuff like that. Like I stated on there, I don't have enough time in the day to sit and listen to an hour live show of something that I'm not interested in. Because I'm focusing on other things. So unless something's posted, I do the due diligence and I look at other companies' Facebooks to see their schedule. Like, for instance, we don't run on Fridays because WCWO runs on Fridays. Why would we run on a Friday knowing that WCWO runs on Fridays? We do our due diligence on trying to check and make sure. So we also are going to do our due diligence on making sure that we do what's right for the fans and try to get these dates switched.
That's cool.
That's what it's for, is the fans. That's what.
Absolutely. Without the fans, we don't mean nothing. No, ain't that right, Scrap?
Will you quit?
Um,
No, I thought you. I didn't think you said anything really that bad anyway in the thing. But when you came out and apologized, I thought you handled it the right way.
I appreciate it.
In my opinion,
I try. I sometimes I get riled up over trying to protect what I love and the business I love, because of unprofessionalism in there. And
it's one thing when you protect your business, and another thing when you have to protect yourself, because
well, that's true too.
And that's when you got upset when they.
Yeah, when the slanderous remarks about my person.
Yeah.
When you
came out there,
it crossed the line. It did.
Yeah.
So I understand.
We're talking about switching dates, and
it
goes personal.
I almost texted and said, "Hey, you're getting drawn in. You might want to." But
old Kevin Ravenstein, I think, wants to come live with us right now because he's calling me. Good old Ravenstein Motorsports. He's also a sponsor of us as well. Kevin, if you're listening to this, if you're not, sign on to it so you can listen to it, and I'll call you back later. Dwayne, that's the dog version of Con. look at little Con right there. Look at the director. Con. Hold him up in the camera. Let everybody see Con. Look at Con. Look, he even sounds like Con.
oh God, here we go.
Hey, okay.
Get him, Con.
Okay.
It's okay, Con. Get him.
You're going. Here, put him outside. Here.
The director has spoken. Get him, Con.
Let him go outside for a little bit.
Con, we're putting you outside just like we are at the 19th show.
Let him go eat or something.
Con needs to eat. He's skinny.
Man. Dog's crazy, man. Oh, you're all right. Usually once you sit down, he got quiet. Like as soon as Mike sat down, he got quiet, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. He loves me.
But he's crazy. He follow you? He'll go on here in a minute. All right. Anything else you want to hit on?
No, we've been talking about the shows and everything. I know that the last time I was on, it was more about my career and whatnot, and this is a little bit more of a promoting one, and I'll have to come back on here again, and we'll dig back into the
Chronicles.
Yeah, the Chronicles. I didn't do number 2. This was not number 2. We didn't.
Maybe come on sometime on our wrestling podcast, and we review shows and talk independent wrestling and different things.
Absolutely. Or Monday and Friday, right? Only those days I can be on.
Anytime.
Anytime during the weekend. Just not in the middle of the week. But hey, before we do get out of here, we're gonna have a special show here at around 7.
Yeah, Yeah, around 7 o'clock. If you guys, as promised, we're going to do our Coon Dogs Corner as well. So anybody that is viewing this right now and wants to jump on and check out the Coon Dogs Corner, we're going to touch base on a lot of Muncie Central and Jay County's wrestlers and where they've placed and who's going on to semi-state and whatnot. And we're also going to talk about the show some more. Terry will be on here with us. As you heard that, like I said, two dogs don't like each other. So Little Con was going after Coon Dog. So we'll get back on here at 7 o'clock to do Coon Dog's Corner. But it's going to be a special one. We're going to do Coon Dog's Corner live from G.W.R. and from the DCCW page. So everybody will get to see it. That's going to be awesome.
All right. Got anything else, Dad?
No, everything sounds good to me.
You sure?
Yep.
Oh, Damian Michael Cole, what's happening, guys? Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up, Damien? 5 up, baby. 5 up. There's one of the old Indianapolis chapters of the 5 Most Wanted right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Me, it was myself, Damien, Sean Casey, Skip Radisson. It was before Rampage Radisson came along. It was Skip Radisson and Sean's lovely lady. We appreciate you tuning in, Damien. Appreciate it. Definitely. Absolutely, man. G.W.R. guys do a good job.
And we will be back at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Cool. We're back at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, we're live every Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Like to gamble on sports, tune in. We're giving out winners. Also, we're live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern with GSR. Most of those shows are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Baby. Then we have our G.W.R. Weekly Pro Wrestling Podcast. New episodes drop every Sunday at 9 a.m. So, and that's on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find it. Or if you want the video version, we also drop that on YouTube as well every Sunday at 9 a.m. We just dropped one yesterday. It was a Royal Rumble recap. Dad gave out his weekly rankings of all the TV shows. We're all SmackDown, NXT, AEW.
Man, we should have went live during the Rumble.
I had COVID.
Yeah.
I know, but gosh, that was awesome.
With this new program I have,
I almost retired.
This new program I have, we can have it all live.
Yeah,
like
I almost retired that night.
Did you?
Yeah, because I sent somebody a message as soon as that the Brock Bobby match was over. I sent a message out and I said, I will retire from wrestling if Brock Lesnar does not enter the Rumble at number 30 and win the Rumble.
He didn't say what number, but he said the same. He said the same thing. He said Lesnar's going to enter the Rumble and win it.
Yeah. I had it pinpointed.
And he don't miss a show. He watches a show every day of the week
religiously. Yep.
Before I came over here, I watched 2 old NWA shows.
Great.
1987.
1987.
When Arn Anderson, when they turned on Arn Anderson, and broke up the Horsemen, and Lex Luger took his place.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Throw it up. All right, we're going to get out of here. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys at 7 o'clock for Coon Dog's Corner.